They needed leadership. I think they got it in spades. But TSM had a very different priority in terms of the players that they want to pick up. They know they needed somebody else who was gifted mechanically, so Snake is there and fills that void. But then they needed somebody else who could also help on the communication front, and they went with somebody who needed to play Breach, and they went with somebody who doesn't traditionally play Breach.
Outside the building at the same time, so I mean, I do respect the aggression out from TSM, but if it doesn't work, it does not work. But it might just pay off. But no, Snake, he gets the kill, but it's messy.
Oh, very, very messy. Still well done, as Snake gets his very first kill in the NAL. That diffuser. Snake in the hot seat as some of his protection goes from above, but again, the obliviousness of Mirage is their undoing. Snake was able to take out Melted earlier, now does the same to Dexter. Achieved, who has to hop on the diffuser. Can Melted save the day? Snake watching in this direction, and there it is! The newest member, or one of the two newest members from TSM, making it count, stretching their lead, and the very first attack for TSM goes in their favor. Defense.
Yep. I mean, with the previous meta as well,
Okay, Snake hops right into the bathroom, guns down Benji. A second could have been found, but just like that, Snake is in and Snake is out. Time. Gasher on the hunt. Here's the logic bomb goes off. Kento and Melted fall, and suddenly Mirage are just being outdueled all over the place. And then will fire blindly and helplessly through the ground before it's Snake, TSM's own newest member, to seal the deal. All the points for TSM as they get this one done relatively quickly. 7-3 in favor. Trying to remember the amount of rounds that we saw Mira in place. TSM as they're up in a 4v2.
It's a very good trade for TSM though. They do lose their hot breacher of Gasher, but the wall is semi-open. But I mean, there's only one member left now as Mark. It's in
disposal. They could still very easily get the diffuser down. Snake and Mark will now engage, and Mark loses that one. Achieved falls to Slash. That book suppressor on the end of the TCSG is always something funny to see. Snake outduels Mark, immediately heads back towards the bomb site. Xeno on a split push of his own through blue. Anthony with a single kill still to his name. He's in the midst of the bomb site and could go for the plant, but does he have the coverage that he needs? Xeno will decide to push up towards Wine a little bit too late. Snake finds his second kill.
Spring-loaded setup for their defense, and Astralis does not want to accidentally set up the trap, but they'll do it anyway. Snake takes the challenge from White Stairs, knocks out two, nearly is able to catch DP Fire as well, but thankfully he's gifted the trade at a minimum. But
loving the adjustment back to the zero and picking up Forest here. Snake takes down J9. Nobody putting a drone at the bottom of Reds and something of the sort to try and assist with the situation. Maybe some stuns and some aggression, but instead it'll be coming from the windows. He's just trying to hold the white player, and it's still going to work out for Snake. They were more occupied with what was going on inside of Cocktail, and but his life more than likely fleeting. He'll be able to get at least the case holder. My God, iconic. A triple kill with the 416C. Make it a quad. Snake will shut him down. Iconic, looking indomitable inside of Reading, but fortunately enough, TSM have every
really can't respond to it, such as the nade that went in against Achieved. However, we are going to see a little bit of a flip around here now. Snake will try to stem the tide, but Forest will put him back down.
It might actually be free to taking if he wins this gunfight. No. Snake, beautiful shot to Geo, shuts down the Thermite. And that with the magnets and the shield, and Snake suffering concussion, but he still wins his gunfight. He is true to his name as a masterful entry player.
In this instance, there's a bit more depth now, and it's something that even Super has said before, but this entry is proving to be a significant challenge. Under fire, he takes down one with him. It leaves Snake in a position where, well, he can fire. Oh, and he can fire for sure! Hitting those shots onto both Gunner and Grixer. Another heads over towards the window.
TSM, his bullets are flying around this map, but they still have site control. A nice little play there from Oxygen to try and abuse the stairwell, but Snake will do it all the same, this time through the verticality.
For the plant itself, too.
This absolutely sucks right now for Oxygen. They're not able to get the wall open. Foxay's dead, Vertical's gone, Newer.
Wow.
Good down, Snake looking for the pulse down low, and he'll find it. That's a dead Foxay. So now Oxygen
lose a player initially on the peak here. They built it all up. They don't have enough prowess seemingly though to get themselves into the actual site. Snake now alone in the 1v2. Oxygen are giving him nothing. He's got it.
They're out, and it's going to be a dead Fox. They even knew Merc was there. Merc almost with two, but the flick doesn't work out. Sweater to go down. Snake's going to drop in. It's a 2 versus 2. It's a 2 versus 1. Oh, no. It's a 1 versus 1. Oh.
The TSM to some extent. Now after that kill has gone through, Snake in position seems to be the one consistent factor, even with TSM struggling here.
From TSM, Gasher already under fire, can outduel Spirits. spirits at all. Kino with Diffuser at the halfway mark. Snake on the flank gets 1, 2, a third as well. Snake makes it work. Suddenly it's him versus Yaga, but Yaga gets it based on the timer. And even though Snake gets a quad kill, it's too late. It looks
Gomez still ready with his gadget, and this should be it.
Oh, Snake catches spirits looking the wrong way. Give an indicator of you going on to win the actual round, but it certainly helps. Snake is gonna give
The shadow.
also.
Oh,
Would you like to do?
sorry, that was it.
You want to say the shadow?
He
Do you
saw-
believe? Do you believe in the power of shadow?
He saw the
He move to match point here. Snake is the last one standing, and he gets swung on, and now Snake is the one that's taking some serious damage. He's in pursuit of Spirits, and Spirits will be finished off as Snake on Yellow Stairs is doing significant damage.
Fast moving operators past that can capitalize on a lot of different situations. But remember what we said about Snake? Well, he's going to be able to at least clean up 1, make it 2 as Pampazoo goes down.
Try and bring this one back under the control of TSM, but not looking likely at this point. Far too much success in the 1v1s coming out from DZ. Snake certainly going to make a bout for it, though. Is down to 1, finished off a second right there with the elimination of Panba. It has now put this into a 1v2. Time getting low, though. 15 seconds.
There, but finally he feels some confidence. Bolo's in, Snake's
gets
got
the
a
kill.
and that's going to be a plant from Bo. Snake
He knows that he's got to go for it. It's a 2v4. TSM scrambling to stay alive. Snake with some insurance. This is a pick on the Kool-Aid. Oh, Snake missing out again, but doing a ton of damage to Doc. Snake still in this spot. Is there a follow-up to be had? He gets gunned down, but Bochup on the line. TSM is not there yet, but it's not looking good. There's no way in hell Agent just made that shot. Are you absolutely kidding me? It doesn't even matter that he then lost his life and so did Kool-Aid. That was just TSM have an advantage of 1 at the moment, and it becomes 2 as Blaz, who was engaged in that earlier fight, gets spotted. Now it's Doc to go down 2. Eska falls and Snake gets the ace. Remarkable stuff as all 3 of the final kills come by his hand. Away, and Gasher hasn't even moved off of the case just yet. Snake swings on to Asian, collects yet another kill. It's the Snake up top, square stairs, engaging, wins the gunfight against Hot and Cold. Achieved was primed and ready to pick up on it. It's going to be Yeti to clutch. Bolts will continue to crawl to give information. I don't know if they are aware of Yeti's position in this corner, but there they go. They jiggle around it. Just too many bodies.
Sure what Space Station's plan is with this blitz, but Hollywood's just running on the entire map looking for something, doesn't find it. That's back to her 4v4, but a nice trade from Space Station.
SSG have not surrendered a single player just yet, but Rampy's in the middle of the bomb site. Unable to outduel Snake. A beautiful shot from him to get both, but Yeti has the backup. Yeti gets strike twice. Different opponents. He gets a ping on 1. Lined up, and he knew exactly where he was, but Snake wins the engagement. TSM are manhandling Space Station. They just need to patiently await these TSM players. Bosco gets slaughtered by Snake. Bolo joins as well. It's a quick one. Just trying to bide time. He's a bit too slow to unsheath the shotgun. Down he goes to Snake. TSM marches in. Fultz still on the stuff across. If they drop, Yeti's on the diffuser right now. Do they know this? Fultz goes in. Yeti might be able to steal it away unless Snake can stop him at the last second, and he does. It's an all-out brawl with Fultz. Steve and Snake are the last 2 standing. SSG want to push this one to the very final round, but Snake has something to say about that as he finds 2 but can't get past Bosco.
Upset as well.
Yeti's escaped back downstairs. Snake on the hunt. That's it for Yeti. 15 kills for Snake. Bosco sends him into the dirt with a single blast from the shotgun.